Let us now proceed ahead with the next topic, that is structural representation of organic compound. Now remember students, the organic compounds, it can be represented by different ways. The first one is Lewis formula. The second one is structural formula. Okay, the second is structural formula. Then comes a condensed formula. And then the last one, the fourth one is a bond line formula. Right? Now we are going to study each and every formula in detail using different examples. So quickly we are going to start now. The first one is methane. Now remember the word root. The word root myth. Myth is C1, that is one carbon atom. Okay. And ANE is a single bond. It should be what? It should be single bond. Clear? Okay. Now the Lewis structure. Now Lewis structure, one carbon. Then the one carbon it has. Now we know that carbon, each carbon atom, it is tetravalent. So you put 4 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. These are the 4 electrons of carbon. Now I'm using different color. Okay. Let me use green color. Now green is for the electron, or else I'll use this color. Okay. Now this is just green is for hydrogen. So green, this is 1 electron of hydrogen, 1 electron of hydrogen, and 1 electron of hydrogen. And then we know that 2 electrons, when they come together, when they combine, they form a bond. Right. So this is the Lewis structure of methane. The same thing I can write it down as the structural formula. So instead of this 2 dot, 2 electron, I'm going to put a bond. Over here it is bond, then again bond and bond. So total 4 bonds are present, okay, around the carbon, and all the 4 bonds are connected to hydrogen. So this is the formula, structural formula for methane. Talking about condensed formula, condense, the word condense means something we are going to make it short. Okay, we are going to what? We are going to condense it or make it short. So CH4, this is the expanded form. So I can write down together this formula as a CH4. Okay, so CH4 is a condensed formula for methane. Likewise, we are going to solve few more examples. Now quickly take out your notebook and start solving along with me. Remember students, studying organic chemistry, you need to write and practice while studying organic chemistry, or be it any topic, any subject or any branch you take, but especially organic chemistry, you need to write and practice, because you just cannot orally practice, or you cannot study orally. Just looking at the video, you cannot practice. You need to keep on solving more and more example. And in this entire course, we are going to solve many and many more examples. Okay, for each and every topic, I am going to share different tricks, and along with the tricks, many examples we are going to solve. Then only the concept will be thorough. Okay, coming to now the second, that is eth. The word root is eth. It means 2 carbon atom, right? So 2 carbon atom, ANE, again there should be single bond between the 2 carbon atom. Now coming to the Lewis structure, we have written 2 carbon. Okay, then you need to put 4 dots. Okay, now I am using red color. 4 dots across 1 carbon, because 4 dot means 4 electrons. And then the green is for hydrogen. This is the hydrogen. And between 2 carbon, again 2 dots there will be present. That means 2 electrons are shared between the 2 carbon, each from each carbon. Okay, each electron from each carbon. So this is how we are going to draw the Lewis structure. Now replace the electrons by a bond. 2 electrons means 1 bond. So between these 2 carbon atom, there will be a single bond, single bond, single bond, single bond, hydrogen. And same way, like this you are going to solve. Okay. Talking about the condensed formula, condensed, we are going to make it more short now. Okay. Now what I can do is 1 carbon atom, we are going to write down along with hydrogen. So it is CH3. Then between 2 carbon atom, there is a single bond. Okay. And on the other hand, again, there is CH3. So the condensed formula is what? CH3 bond CH3 for ethane. Likewise, for propane, prop means 3 carbon, okay, and ANE again single bond. So same way, you are going to put the 3 carbon, and then you put single bond between the 3 carbon, and then you are going to balance it with hydrogen. We know that each carbon, it is bonded to 4, it is having 4 bonds, okay. And then the last one, it is CH3, okay, the condensed formula, this carbon, it is having 3 hydrogens, so CH3. Then the middle one is having CH2, and then the last one is having CH3. Clear? So this is how you are going to write down the condensed formula for propane. Now comes one more type, that is bond line. Now remember students, bond line is very simple. Okay, bond line is basically the zigzag line. Okay, the zigzag bonds which we are drawing are nothing but we call it as bond line. And then the intersecting points, okay, these are the intersecting points. It indicates the presence of carbon atom. This is also carbon, 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 and carbon. Okay, so this is how you are going to draw the bond line structure. Now for propane, I know that for propane, it is how many carbon atom present? So for propane, it is total 3 carbon present, right? So 3 carbon means I'm going to start in this way. This is 1 dot means 1 carbon, second carbon, and then third carbon. Clear? Okay. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for the full course, and drop your question in the comments. And don't miss the next video in this series. It's linked right here on the screen. Keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.